Hello, hello! My name is Callista, and welcome back to the Séance of Blake Manor. In the last episode, we spoke with Father Sinnott, and he gave us another one of those runes. It was carved into his chest. He claimed he found it underground in an ice cavern. It was strange. That's how I'm gonna word that. It was a very strange series of events. And now, with that, we have 4 things we can look into, and I'm pretty sure we can do all of them. Saoirse, so Father Sinnott, he said, yeah, there's nothing I can do for her. If she wants to see her child, she'll need to look elsewhere. And I'm thinking, if she just wants to see her kid, Fiadh can do that. She's been doing well scrying for a bunch of people. So if Saoirse just wants to see her child, we have a way of doing that. And I believe Dara, I'm not sure if it was the last episode or the one before, but in the last batch I recorded, he did give us a key for the catacombs. I thought that Father Sinnott would do that, but no, Dara had the key. So I'm thinking the catacombs spook me, so I'm gonna do that first. The catacombs, we would head down here to the ballroom. Speed up those legs, Declan. And now here's where... Hello there. Hello there, my darling. Here's where things get a bit uncertain for me, because once I've solved the problems for these 4 people, which won't take me very long, I feel a tad at a loss. Which one? Was it cell 7? I mean, I can check. There was nothing in the guard room. I remember that. The door is open, but there's nothing there. One of these had the money, and one of them was Miss Deane's kind of private area. We'll check the bottom one, because that's very easy to get to. Okay, this must be, yeah, this must be where we found the money, so therefore we want the one down here, methinks. Oh, no, wait. Oh, I had in my head that symbol was on Miss Deane's key. No, it must have been on, I think she was called Gronya. Yeah, Gronya, her key. I remember that because Gronya is one of my favourite Irish names. I think it's so beautiful. According to Mrs. Lau's map, Miss Deane's materials should be hidden at the far edge of this cell. There's nothing visible to the naked eye, at least. But maybe if I feel my way around the wall, well, to me, there is a very obvious brick. I'm just having a look, just in case there's anything else. There's a bucket with nothing in it. Boo. A loose brick, and there is something inside. This must be what Mrs. Lau is after. What a place to hide it. Okay, there we go. We have the blackmail material. Please let me out. Why was entering and leaving both? Why did that cost me a minute of my time? Ah, well. Ah, well, it's fine. Now then, I'm thinking... Let's find Mrs. Lau, because this will fix it for all three of them, but she was the one specifically who was like, get me the material. And now we have the question of where in the hell are they? Where are the lesbians? Where have the lesbians gone? What? Okay, I guess off we go in search of lesbians. They're normally in the library. Also, hello, Jonathan. Hello there. But yeah, I sort of cut myself off before. Yet once we've solved these four people's problems, then at that point, the only people we have left are O'Finn, who isn't here, Simon, who is looking very suspicious, Jonathan, and Walter. And I'm like, the game hasn't given us mysteries for them. Well, Domhnall's missing, so fair play, but these three technically don't have mysteries attached to them. Well, I mean, there's the mystery of what the fuck overcame the staff when they were suddenly like, young Master Walter is great. We all love young Master Walter. The poor young master. Like, that was terrifying. That was actually terrifying. You know what? I'ma solve these four people's problems. And then I'm gonna get into theory talk. They're not in their rooms, are they? Let's check there first. We'll check in their rooms, and then I always have to check which. So, oh, got past. I don't like going past my room. There was a giggle. There was a giggle there, and I don't fucking trust it. Every time I pass by my room, I hold my breath. Mrs. Lau! Okay, well... They're both in their rooms. They're both in their rooms. God damn it. Okay, in that case... Mr. Blake, let's have a chat with you.
Ah, Mr. Ward. How can I help?
Okay. Okay. Let's go to everything. What have I asked you about? Yeah, Blake Manor, Mary, the accident. Considering you're looking at the strange device right now, what can you tell me about the strange device in the atrium? The gauge. It was built for this event. It is a measure of our collective psychic energy, a measure of how ready we are to pierce the veil, and right now it looks like we are not ready, which is good for us. And thus a predictor of the seance's success. It was full when I arrived, but that is no longer the case. Will that impact things? I cannot say for certain, but a fuller reading would be preferable. I'm sure Miss Mantovani will overcome any obstacles she encounters, however. It feels bad to refer to him as crippled, but then again, you know, back in this day and age such things were more acceptable. It must be difficult, your son's injuries. I am not sure which is worse, Mary's death or his injuries. To know so much of his life has been taken from him. He'll never ride a horse nor dance with the woman he loves. Will he find love? Will it matter if he does, or does the Blake line end with him? I would give anything, do anything, take any risk to undo what has been done to him, if that were an option. See, I don't think it does. I don't think it does. Yet what do you make of this? Did you know that Mr. Coventry has left all of his earthly possessions to Walter in his will? Has he? How unusual. I suppose he has no children of his own. He must have taken a shine to the boy. Still. See, I'm glad you take that seriously, because that's fucking weird. If I had a child and some randomer left all of their earthly possessions to them, I'd be like, well, what the fuck do they want? How do they know of my child? What fuck is this? There must be a catch. There is always a catch. What is happening here? Tell me about yourself. Please, Marquess, tell me about yourself. I am the 9th Marquess of Doon for a start, but the first to open the building to outsiders. What is there to say? I am a dedicated father, devoted husband, a man of God, and the host for this séance. Yeah, what the fuck happened at the ball? If you will forgive my forwardness, but I was not expecting a gala quite like the one of last night. I assure you, Mr. Ward, neither was I. But these things, rituals I mean, So you didn't spike the drinks? You got spiked and you were like, what the fuck is happening? You mean to say that was part of the séance? Part of the preparation for it, yes. Tonight we perform the séance, but we have been hurtling towards it for some time now. With the ball, we crossed one of the final thresholds, the point of no return. Ah, don't call it that. I don't like that. I don't like that phrase. Have you spoken much with Miss Deane? She left before we'd had a chance to be introduced. A shame. I gather she is quite the woman, and a capable practitioner of her art. There we go.
If you'll excuse me, Marquess Blake.
Of course.
The bar is open. If we wanted to get stupidly drunk, we could. And we still have spooky music. Excellent. Okay, now please, lesbians. Where are the lesbians? Where are they? Why can I not find the big gay? Okay, we'll check their rooms again. And otherwise we will... I guess the next most logical place would be the bar, because it's opened. Cautiously past our room. I swear to Jesus, if I hear that giggle again, I will scream. Okay, they are out and about, or at least Mrs. Lau is. I think we just need to find one of them. We find one of them and say, look, we've got evidence. And I reckon the other two will gather. It's just finding one of them. Okay, that is the drawing room. The bar is over yonder. Ladies, please don't make spooky noise. That would be fantastic. Wherefore? Why for? Okay, let's... Okay, maybe outside? Aha! Oh, hello, dickhead. Ooh.
So, if I might ask, do you ladies find yourselves at events like this often?
Quite often. I've attended more than my fair share. Mostly in London, but not always. But an entire week, with the ultimate goal of some grand ritual. Nothing like this has ever been done before.
It seems more the venture of one of the secret societies than that of a seer.
That's true. I think that's why we found it so enticing.
Then you're not of a society yourselves?
No. I have a gift. And I enjoy the company of those who would believe it. And Victoria and her infinite patience is here at my behest.
It's not patience. After all, this has been a more interesting week than I would be having otherwise.
Yeah, but you're also being blackmailed. Which, I wouldn't want to be blackmailed. Yes, that might be interesting, but not preferable.
Hello? What brings you back?
Yes, I have found...
I've managed to gain access to the room in the catacombs, as you requested. I found this stashed away there.
Oh, my goodness! You actually did it? I'm very grateful, Mr. Ward. We must tell Ivy right away. Mr. Hunter too. He's been very concerned about Ivy. I suppose I'll have to come clean to her too. I hope she understands why I did what I did.
For all that trouble. I suppose she really did not imagine we'd ever just get our hands on everything to be able to just burn it away. But that's all of it, isn't it? There's nothing else.
That's everything.
Oh, I could cry.
No need for that now, lass. You're all right. Oh, but you do like to make me worry, don't you?
I'm just making sure you haven't lost your touch. Oh, but Dara, I'm sorry.
Sorry? You haven't a thing to be sorry about. But let's keep you two out of any more trouble, eh? Well, while that sight of yours is coming back, love, both of you keep these with you. They'll keep you safe during that seance. I have a bad feeling about that one.
I love that he's made one for Victoria. He's like, yo, I love that girl, and she loves you. Therefore, there you go. No judgment. No, wait, she's gay. Or none of that. He's just like, I love her, and she loves you, so I'm going to protect the both of you. I love Dara. He's great.
Thank you, Mr. Hunter. You're very good to us.
Top bloke.
Well, there's not much I wouldn't do for Ivy, Mrs. Lau. And now she's a grown woman. I trust her to know what's best for her. So you'd best not prove her wrong in that. You understand?
And he's just like, hey, don't you be messing with her heart. Don't you be doing that.
Dara!
He's lovely. He's got your best intentions at heart. Oh.
Of course, Mr. Hunter. And Mr. Ward, too. You really do both have my thanks. One day, I hope to repay you.
Oh, certainly. If there's anything you ever need.
But, Ivy, I do have to talk to you. I need to apologize. You should know everything.
I'd better get back to my duties. I'll leave you be.
Yes, I think myself and Victoria have a lot to discuss now. Thank you both for your help.
Yeah, that I am glad that Victoria came clean off her own back. We didn't need to push her. She was like, yo, I've got this. Like, that's got to be a tough conversation, but it's one that needed to be had. Mystery solved. Miss McLeod will attend the seance, but under the protection of Mr. Hunter's ward. Having dispensed of the blackmail material gathered by Miss Deane, she is now free to live in peace with Mrs. Lau. Mystery solved. Mrs. Lau will attend the seance, but she will be protected by Mr. Hunter's ward. Having destroyed the blackmail materials, Mrs. Lau is now able to focus on her relationship with Miss McLeod. And Mr. Hunter will attend the seance, but under the protection of a charm he made. Mr. Hunter has done all he can to protect Miss McLeod from the whims of Miss Deane. Yeah, I wonder if I've gathered enough facts to eliminate any suspects. I should check my notes. Yeah, methinks we are only going to have one more thing to solve. Like, let's say at the last minute they were like, okay, here's a mystery for Simon and Jonathan and Walter. There's no space. There's no space. They don't have mysteries attached to them. Okay. Okay. Where? Fiadh, it is 4. So I don't rightly know where you are. You could be anywhere. Well, I know you're not in the bar. You're not in the library. You could be in the drawing room. You do tend to hang out there. You could also be in the hedge maze. Pardon me. Wait a minute, why have I gone this way? Instinct. It's instinct. But yeah, just one last mystery. One last thing to solve. Can we get Saoirse to see her kid? Okay, no. Unless she is hiding. Boo. She could also be in her room. I might as well. It would make more sense to check her room, considering we're near those. And she was... I'm having a moment. What? Okay, you're right there. So behind us. And right at the end of the corridor, if my memory serves me correctly. No, that is Miss Hasham. Okay, at the end of this corridor. Yeah, Miss Callahan. I can't hear on it. So yeah, she is out and about. It's just a matter of where. Where is she out and about? I would put a guess. Like, she does love the well. She loves the well, so... And if she isn't there, then... Again, we can just comb the house. We can look everywhere until we find her, because we know she's not in her room, therefore she must be findable somewhere. And then once that's done, I think we talk theories. I think we talk theories. because I do have thoughts. Hello, you're right. Now then. There you are. Was it hello? Okay, let's hurry on through. Yeah, I've got this path mapped out now. I've visited the well so often. Okay.
Ah, Declan. Aren't you fierce good coming back to see me?
Yes. Can you do anything? Wait a minute. Would it be... Actually, go on. You know what? Why do you have a random streak of white? Might I ask how you came to have that white streak in your hair? I don't think I've seen its like before. I've had it all my life. You should have seen me with it when I was a little girl. Some people believe it's a sign of wisdom to be born with such a thing, you know. Now, I can't say for certain that's true, but I do like the idea. Okay, so it's just a genetic thing. Cool.
Do you think you'd be able to lead Miss Murphy in well scrying? It would do her good to see her daughter, but the Magdalen Laundry that took her child, they won't share any information.
I can think of no better cause. You tell Miss Murphy I'm ready whenever she is, and to meet me at the well.
Oh, we're going straight for her, it seems.
There you are.
Varley! I don't know. Is Varley the father of her child? It doesn't. I've got to be honest. I don't get lovers vibes from these two. I feel like Varley is just a guy who's like, yo, she's a young woman and she's distressed and she's a member of my staff. I have a duty of care, for her. Like, I don't get lovers vibes from these two. I think he just wants to take care of her.
Come here now. Have you done this before, Alanav?
I'm going to assume that means love. Yeah, have you done this before, love? Have you done this before, darling?
No, miss. I've never... I didn't know it would really work. Does it? It most certainly does. Come here and stand beside me. You'll want to look into the well and try and get your thoughts calm. Take all the time you need. Deep breaths. There. Now, I want you to think about your daughter. Do your best to picture her in your mind. Look at that. There you go. That's her? She has your eyes, does she not? She looks all right. She looks well. Oh, I was so worried.
Vincent, stop looking creepy.
I hope you'll get to see her again someday. But until then, I can show you how to do this for yourself too, you know. You... Really? I've no words. That'd be... Thank you. So much. It's no trouble at all, sweetheart.
To love that child so much. She'd scarcely met her before they were separated. Separated in God's name. Did the Lord not die for our sins?
It doesn't ease the hurt in my heart to see her. what it does with the guilt.
Oh, sweetheart, you have nought to feel guilty for. You have nought to feel guilty for. You did nothing wrong.
I didn't know how heavy that was sitting on my soul. Now that I know she's okay, I think I can rest.
Why don't you take some time, Miss Murphy, and rest? I think we can handle the seance without you.
If you're sure, sir. I do feel weary from all this.
Mystery solved. Miss Murphy will no longer be attending the seance. Miss Murphy will be able to use well scrying to see her child and will continue her studies in magic under Miss Callahan. Ooh. I wonder if I've gathered enough facts to eliminate any suspects. I should check my notes. Oh. Okay, maybe we do have... Okay, maybe we do have... What? Although that being said... You're missing, so how are we going to do anything for you? Okay. Okay. Well, I am out of time for this episode. I'm thinking... I want to go and speak with Simon, so I'm gonna head over there, and then in the next episode, we can talk to him, we can discuss theories, and we can, I guess, explore what comes next, because I've done all of the mysteries that the game has set in my path. I've solved everything that right now I can. There could still be a chance that the game puts forward, you know, like a last minute thing, like, do you have enough time to solve Simon, Jonathan, or Walter's mystery? They could still do that, and maybe that's why there's one spot left on the gauge. Okay, well, as I said, I am out of time for this episode. In the next one, hello, sir. Hello, sir. We must chat. But until then, please remember to like if you enjoyed, leave a comment below, and if you wanted to subscribe, it would be very much appreciated. A special thanks to my channel members such as SM2K, Christopher K. Davies, CGG, and Kevin Bicknell. I've been Callista. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next episode.